This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shining Force 2. In the last episode, we didn't make much initial progress. We fought the fight, or we just did finish the fight with Lemon, or well, the Red Baron, which we found out was Lemon, who'd been turned into a vampire and ran off screaming that he should be killed. And we found bits of his tries to kill himself. It's kind of messed up when you think about it, because suicide, like, is usually something of a dark topic. So when a character's actually, he doesn't actually die, but it's pretty dark when you think about it. And this is a Sega Genesis game that's like rated like, I don't know, I forgot what the actual original rating for this game was. It's like one of those where it's like 7 and up, that type of thing. The things they got away with. I kind of wish they still got away with that stuff these days. But anyway, before we leave this place, I almost forgot about this little treasure. If you examine this bush right here, we get the evil shot. It's evil! Don't touch it! It's evil! Now you can use evil weaponry. It's just, you get like, you usually get a huge attack bonus, but you also get a negative, whether it be, and I think with the evil shot you get like -10 to agility or something like that. And then sometimes you can miss, if I remember correctly. So it's kind of a toss-up if you want pure damage, but I usually don't like messing with that. Off screen, I also finished getting all the materials for all my weapons that I wanted for the dwarf smith. Took me a hot minute to do, but I'll show you what I got. So for the main character, now you don't. Oh yeah, I gotta. Let's just give that. Actually, I technically should be selling these by now, but I'll just throw these on. I don't know. Let's just throw it on Janet. Why not? Damn it, Janet. Oh. I'm allowed one of those as well. Okay, so anyway. Alright, let's stop at the top with, basically I got everything I need for my main crew, so nothing for the extras or whatever, because I'm not going to mess with that. I've got the Levanter for the hero. Now, you can skip this weapon. It is a big boost, but we're going to get another nicer weapon here pretty soon anyway. Maybe not this battle, and not the next battle, but right before, like right after the second battle. But if you want a little bit more attack now on a nice little unique weapon sprite, you get the Levanter. It's the top mithril weapon you can get for Bowie. I forgot what the... Whoops. I mean, you can actually use it. Let me see how much. It gives you about... I'm trying to remember what the exact damage stat is. It's like plus... It's like 43 or 45 or something like that. But also one other benefit of it is that you can use it as an item to cast Blaze 3, I believe. Even though you've got Bolt, but if you need a little extra magic that you can't reach someone, there you go. But you could keep him with his previous weapon if you really wanted to. But Sarah, I gave her the Mystery Staff, which is another hard staff to do. It's kind of hard to get staffs for wizards because they have such a huge list of stuff you can get from the smiths. There's like if you look up like mithril weapons online, there's plenty of websites that have pretty detailed stuff on it that I looked up because I didn't remember like what the options were, because I haven't done that enough to like figure it out, so I had to go online to figure it out. I mean, I could have skipped this and played the game normally, but I thought it'd be fun to actually use the mithril. I could have taken what the game gave me, but anyway, the Mystery Staff, its big thing is not just about the attack bonus, which gives about 38 attack, but you're not really using her for attacking anyway. Its big thing is that when equipped, it gives you 2 MP per turn. So that way you've always got a chance to get spells, or you can heal up on turns where you might not do anything, which is great for a healer. If only she had something she could... I guess I could keep casting heal on her to get 10 experience points. That'd be a way to get her some levels. I also kept the Wish Staff on her. The thing about the Wish Staff is if you use it as an item, it casts the attack spell, which gives you like 10% more in attack. That's probably one of the few things I probably could have redone about this series, is maybe talk about like what items did what. But half the time you don't actually have to use them, but yeah, you live and learn. For Chester, I got the Mist Javelin. It's the best weapon in the game for Paladins or Pegasus Knights because it's ranged like any other spear weapon. It's the strongest weapon you can get. It gets like 42? Yeah, that's 42 attack. I also put the Holy Lance on him just to have it in his inventory. Its big thing is it's a little bit weaker and obviously it's close combat, but if by equipping you get a +5 defense bonus, which is nice, and if you use it as an item in combat, it gives you +10 HP, just like a really minor heal, but hey, I decided to keep it for that purposes. I don't know why I backed out of that. For Jaha, I kept his, oh yeah, I was going to remove that mithril off of him. I was trying to get him another weapon just to have in his inventory, but anyway, I gave him the ground axe. It's not the strongest axe you can give him. It gives you like 39? Yeah, 39 attack. But the thing about the ground axe is that, one, it does give you a lot of attack, but also gives you +1 to movement if you say it goes from 6 to 7, which is really nice. The only other better weapon than that is the rune axe, which is like 3 attack more higher, and it has the interesting ability to, if used in combat, gives you uses detox. So that's weird. There was another weapon I wanted to get other than the rune axe, was the Atlas axe, which is possible to get. It's basically an upgraded heat axe. It casts Blaze 3, but I was like, eh. Kaizen, I also gave him a mystery staff. I also got a free stuff when I was using some of the mithril. I decided to leave it on him. It uses it using a cast freeze 3, so why not? And then for Slade, one of the hardest weapons to get in the game for any character, well, I mean, obviously no one else can use it for Slade, is the Geese Arm. The Katana and Slash Katana would also have been appropriate weapons if you wanted to just get him a ninja weapon. The Geese Arm, the thing about that is, one, other than the huge attack bump, which is like +50 or something like that, like 51 or something like that, it also has a small chance of insta-killing enemies, like cutting them in half. It's pretty awesome. I haven't had it happen too often to me, but it's pretty cool when it happens, obviously. But yeah, that's the best weapon for Slade in the whole game, is that. That just makes him I mean, he's already powerful before, but that just makes it even better, you know. Kiwi obviously doesn't get anything. Pierre doesn't need anything. For my shooters, I gave him the Grand Cannon. That's the best shot you can get. Now, Grand Cannon can be dropped by enemies near the end of the game, possibly, but it's one of those where you have to, like, defeat the guy and hopefully random chance gives you the Grand Cannon from certain monsters. I didn't want to mess with that. It'd probably be easier just to get the mithril. But it's the strongest weapon she got. It gives you 43 extra attack. And it can also be used in combat to cast the Muddle spell, basically Confuse. Geralt doesn't need one, which also, side note, the Protector is equipping, which I guess I could move it on with someone else. Casts Boost. level 1 if you use it. So it's a way to, because if you cast boost at the beginning of combat, and 4 people, that gives you about 25 experience. So this is a way to get people low on levels to get their experience up. And obviously it can break as a weapon, but the thing about weapons, if it gets cracked or whatever, I think breaking completely destroys the item, but if it cracks a bit or wears out, you can put it into your caravan, and then as soon as you pull the item out, it auto-fixes it. It must be some like weird bug or something like that it does that, but let's see. No, you don't get anything, Luke. Elric, yeah, I gave him another Grand Cannon. Karna, I gave her the Giant Knuckles. That's the most powerful weapon. Is it the most strongest weapon in the game? It gives you like a plus 53 or something like that. It's pretty crazy. It also casts, or maybe I mixed up Muddle with this one. Now I'm trying to remember what it actually casts now. I might use it in combat just to show you. But yeah, Master Monks get a really good weapon. It's almost why maybe some people will put multiple Master Monks in their group and give them that. They'll get the most attack power out of all of it. But yeah, there's like a whole list of stuff you can get throughout the game like that. From the mithril. That's why it's hard to get like some of the rare stuff, because this one's one of those where you have to like go through it multiple times to get it to drop. Now I've heard there's a way to manipulate the R&D on that to get the weapons you want. I'm not sure if I believe it per se, because this game, as far as I know, hasn't been actually taken apart and hacked properly to figure that out. At least not that I'm aware of. There might be some random website that talks about it. They say it uses the Dragon Quest R&D, which is it changes every 1 to 1.5 seconds when you activate the quest or the blacksmith to activate his thing, and you're supposed to be able to count it off and figure out like what in the chain to figure out how to like get the next item. But I could never figure out the it's supposed to be 1 to 1.5 seconds, but you have to figure out where it starts at, which is supposed to start in the weakest weapon and go up from there. But yeah, like I said, I never really figured out the patterns. I don't know if that actually works, or maybe it's only on the console version, the emulator. They took that out, maybe. It's hard to say, but anyway. Let's continue on. I think we've taken enough time of jabbering on, and yeah, and pretty much for those who are wondering if I'm going to change any characters out, after doing the mithril stuff, this is pretty much it for the rest of the game. Although if you really wanted to, Zinc actually would be a pretty appropriate, despite us having leveling up our guys really far, Zinc actually wouldn't have been bad. I don't know, maybe I'll do an extra episode randomly down the line where I use some of the other unique characters like Zinc or Claude. But if you had to choose between Zinc and Claude, you'd easily choose Zinc. He just looks cooler. His model is actually pretty cool in combat. He can either attack with his arm, stretch it, comes out like with a line, or he shoots a laser beam, just kind of like Adam from the previous game. So anyway, they're all there. So let's continue forward as we finally fight our foe. Who's been avoiding us for the longest time. As soon as we activate the battle. Stop! Hey, there you are. Finally, you've arrived. And finally, you stopped running away like a chicken. It was my mistake to underestimate you. That's how most villains lose to the heroes. They always underestimate us and leave us alive. But the game is not over. At the risk of my life, you'll proceed no further. That's true. If he leaves, Zeon would kill him, so he has to stay this time. Geshp is serious. He's finally considered us worthy opponents. Or Zeon has given an ultimatum. Though we be careful. We must not underrate his... Underrate? Did you say underrate, not underestimate? Underrate? Is that even a word? His power? Anyway, you're right, Astral. Zeon doesn't trust me, thanks to you. This is my last chance. I can't see him again till I bring him your head! Or the evil crystal. Whoa! Seizure warning. Yeesh. Anyway, let's start this combat. And it goes back to happy music. Alright, we got a lot of new enemies in this one, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, let's look at the map first. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 dudes? That's really small. That means nothing else is going to happen during this fight. It's going to be easy peasy. Well, actually, this fight isn't super difficult, but yeah, there's something extra to it. Alright, we get some white dragons. Attack is above 100. I don't remember the exact number. Decent HP and defense, but with our numbers, we're easily going to tank them, or take care of them. Yeah, we've had Hellhounds, strong against fire, weak to ice or freeze. Minotaurs, strength. Dart Gunners, high attack. They can possibly drop their Buster Shots if you didn't, which are stronger than what's in the shop if you didn't do the Mithril stuff, which is easy to admit. The first time I played the game, I found some Mithril. I didn't find all of it. I found a lot of the Mithril, but I never knew where to use it because I didn't know about the Dry Stone, or if I knew about it, I forgot about it because I almost forgot what item I had to use to get past that, and I was playing it recently. He can drop a Fairy Tear, which is the Cure Anything ability on this evil Bishop. Chaos Wizard. I don't think he has the possibility of dropping his Great Rod. I forgot if it's his magical. I don't think it's just. I think it's just a higher attack item. I don't think it actually has any magical use. Got a Mist Demon here. Casts Muddle, and we got a Cyclops. High attack power as well. Watch out for that. Watch out for his attacks. And Geshp himself, who casts the Mighty Freeze level 4 spell. That's gonna wreck us if we let him do that, which he'll do a couple times. Luckily, a decent amount of our guys have high HP, and of course he has over 100 attack, decent defense and agility, and over 100 MP and HP. Good. Anyway, let's start this off with a bang as we boost level 2, of course. Yep, that sounds good. But yeah, I mean, I don't have the ultimate perfect party or anything like that. But I mean, with our levels and the mode I'm on, normal mode, this shouldn't be a problem. If I was playing like the harder modes or a super difficulty, you know, I almost considered actually restarting this series and just doing super difficult mode just to see how well it could do. But the thing is, a lot of it would be me grinding to level 40 for everyone and getting annoyed with like how easily guys get defeated. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, if someone wants to do that, that's fine. I mean, oh yeah, I forgot Geralt can run smoothly or has a lot of movement. But yeah, we're if you haven't already guessed already, we're getting pretty close to the end game. I think we've only got like 1, 2, 3, like 4 fights or something like that left. We don't have very many to go. What's your defense at? Do I really want you going at like, because the Minotaur can hit me really hard as well as this guy. Ah, well, we'll show off Miss Javelin. Well, I mean, Chester doesn't have 100, but he's got almost over 100. So, obviously, from what I've been reading, because yeah, I could have swore Eric was supposed to actually be the worst of the Creed characters, but apparently he's actually, it's Randolph that's actually the worst. I got conflicting reports from like random stuff when I was looking up like characters and how their stat growth works and everything like that. It wasn't going to change who I was going to put in the team, but and the only problem with her putting her up on front is going to have like 50 people attack her, so like either the wizard or whatnot. But yeah, for a guy who really didn't really look up the oh yeah, you gotta be careful with the wizard. I forgot he can move pretty far. For a guy who didn't look up this stuff until after he decided to choose his final party. Oh, what's the Holy Dragon do? They can. Well, I got high defense, yeah, but I'm trying to think. I think they can cast freeze as an alternate attack on the white dragons. But yeah, the model for it in the actual combat is pretty cool. I was always a fan of dragons, just in any fantasy. I don't know why, just something about them is pretty cool. Anyway. Alright. Now that I've given you a better weapon and everything. Yeah, I wish I kind of made Elric despite the low movement, I kind of wish I'd made him a gunner. Oh well. It's one of those things you don't really think about till after. It's because of his stat growth is actually lower than I expected from Elric. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's going to bust through my defense. Dang you, Hellhound. Or Heckhound. Okay, you could attack Chester, but whatever. Oh, he shot me with a nuke! Except it did 1 damage. Yeah, the rest of the game, up until the final battle, is going to be kind of a joke for a good deal of these. Oh yeah, I forgot what can he do again? Oh, he has an Atlas Axe. Oh, well there you go. If I could somehow get him to drop it, yeah, I cast Blaze 3, but luckily. Oh no! An extra monster appeared. I did not expect that. Yeah, these are blast rocks. The annoying thing about them is they're like Voltorbs. Burst rock, you self-destruct. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, he's too far away. I can't heal with him. Do I just want to attack with you? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's just at this point, they'll get him out of the way. I'm trying to remember if they self-destruct when you defeat them or if they just do it on their turn. But anyway, let me just show you about one-shotting these guys. And they explode. Okay, so it's in a range around us. Gotcha. Yeah, you want to hit these guys with, Oh, I do not remember the range being that long. Wow, okay. It's apparently in a, this formation, which is this, and this. Wow. So yeah, you want to hit them from range for sure, from the snipers. They can also explode on their own turns. Which, depending on the AI you've chosen, they might just do it with no one being around. So, yeah, it hurts a bit, but it wasn't really that bad. It was more of a just to show you what happens type of thing. But it is kind of a nasty. If I didn't have the levels or the stats or everything that I did, I'd be very afraid of that. But no, I've got plenty of HP. Although it did hurt our Kiwi a bit because it does bust through defense. I wonder if we'll actually be able to get Geese Arm to work. And we'll find out. If not, it'll just do a ton of damage. Okay, it just does a ton of damage. But yeah, he can one-shot people. Oh, I could actually use the Blaze. Actually, I'll show you the. Well, I mean, Blaze 3 isn't. But yeah, there you go. See, Blaze 3. Oh, and the sword's even slightly red, if you can tell before the scene. I mean, it would have been better to cast bolts, but hey, if you want to save your MP, you know, there you go. Yeah, I wasn't lying. Anyway. Alright, we'll have you attack him. Probably finish him off. Because I think she's got... Doesn't she have 100, over 100 now, too? And a lot of my guys are really close to over 100 on their... okay, 93, but if she gains a few levels... we'll we'll cast Blaze 4 on you. And with +2 every round, you know, until he gets to another dude, you know, he'll heal it up. It's pretty awesome. Might just, yep, see, there you go. It says, even says it there, too. Yeah, we'll have you finish him off. Or not finish him off, but do a bit of damage. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm not really, at this point, I'm not really like, oh, this guy's got to get this level by the end of it. At this point, I'm just like, eh, let's just finish these people off, you know, that type of thing. Okay. The reason I'm moving so close is so Sarah can heal him on her turn. Ooh, I did get a Buster Chop drop, huh? Well, there you go. I mean, I don't need it, but if I ever want to put Janet or someone else on my team, I guess. Alright. And yeah, with the ground axe, like, he doesn't have the most attack, but the fact that he can move even further at 7, which makes that a lot more helpful. I wonder if I could destroy that from here with his attack. Probably not. Okay, I didn't finish him off. Yeah, it still gives experience. Yeah, his attack actually went up. Yeah, for some reason, Elric's attack stat is, like, not gone up at all, which is... what was the... Oh, another weapon that could have been nice to have if I gotten it was the Holy Rod. And don't think about what you think it does, perverts. No, it casts Aura level 1, so if you need like a little extra heal, you know, for like 1 or 2 uses or something. Yep. MP +2. You could just heal everyone, wait. If you really want to like drag out a fight, you could, you know. Yeah, we should be able to finish this, well, maybe shortly after the 30-minute mark, just because of how easily I'm just... Oh, yeah, I forgot Kazin was right. He's probably gonna die. Oh, huh. I guess Kazin's... Oh, yeah, I did give a... Oh, is it gonna blow up? More burst rocks! Didn't see that coming. Yeah, when a certain map only gives you so many dudes, you gotta be like, I wonder. Okay, so, yeah, we'll have to move everyone out from that. I was gonna heal. I can still heal. It's just, oops, nope, that's not what I want to do. Although I think this is the turn where we're gonna, God, I don't know why my brain shot off there for a moment. I think this is the turn when it's gonna wear out the boost. Yep, that's so. Alright, we'll just move everyone away from these burst rocks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is the most wonderful thing anyone's ever done for me. Yeah, it's kind of sad how I'm just like almost one-shotting a lot of guys with like Peter and stuff like that, so. You're too close. I don't want to kill you guys, so we'll just keep... Yeah, oh, and if you defeat Geshp, the fight ends, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, I forgot about you. Gonna blaze 10 you. Blazed up full 20. Alright. And he's done. Oh yeah, I could keep casting Diesel on people just to... Now that I have the MP restore, you know, I could actually consider using abilities that aren't super effective. Actually, I'm kind of surprised with how often I hit with Diesel in this game, frankly, you know. I hit with it more often than I expected, basically. Yeah, we'll just ignore the burst rocks. They'll move closer and someone will hit them, but... May can hit that one on her turn, so... I mean, I could use one of my guys with, like, high HP to finish them off and take the damage. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just move around him. I wonder if I'll get lucky and, like, some of the rocks will decide to just blow up for no reason. That's happened before, where they'll just blow up even though no one's there. Yeah, at least they'll give my ranged guys some, because they're probably the lowest. I think they're the lowest level next to maybe like Sarah. Oh yeah, I need a. I guess I don't need a heal Kiwi. I mean, Although, I mean, when Geshp fights any of us, he's gonna wreck us with his freeze ability. Ow. Well, Slade doesn't have the best agility, I'll admit. Or, agility, best defense, so. I think the Cyclops has his tongue out. I've just noticed. Are they gonna blow up? Oh, more burst rocks. More burst rocks. I guess I could, boost, you guys. Might as well get something out of it. I'll give him a little experience. Yeah, too bad my range dudes can't really one-shot these guys. Even with all the attacks and abilities I've given them. At least I don't think I have anything that... Not really. I mean, Peter could take the damage. He has, like, actually, he has resistance to fire, so... He only took, like, 16 HP damage or something like that from that. And everyone else, I think, took, like, 20 or something like that. So, hey, why not? And then just a heal 2 or 3 would easily finish him off, so... Nice. I mean, she could also. I mean, I could just destroy it and just take the and just heal later. Why not? Oh, I didn't even finish it off. Well, there you go. What are you gonna move, Geshp? I guess you're gonna wait till whenever. Can I insta kill him? Nah. Well, I mean, I killed him, but I didn't show off the what happens if he insta kills someone with the attack. All you do is it just happens from attacking him. It's just possible instant KO, that type of thing. Yeah, you can suffer some damage if you want. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for at least on. Oh yeah, if I move too close, I risk. I'll wait. Were you weak already? Yeah. Finish him off with no. Poggity. Oh, it was close enough to the other burst rod. That's funny. Oh, it blew that one up and just. Oh, okay. And then it hurt. That's funny. Actually, if she gets close enough for movement, I could just cast Aura and heal us from the damage from that. Well, actually, no. I'll let May take care of it. She needs experience. If she can get close enough. No! Although close enough for you. No! Yeah, Chester's defense isn't super high either. Yeah, it looks like the Cyclops has his tongue out or something like that. Oops, nope. I'll just aura you so you can heal. Heal it up, yo! Too bad, man, wouldn't that be crazy if you could somehow find a way to get a Master Monk where they can, they can get their stuff they can get their MP to, like, get healed or whatever. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy broken, too. Oh, I forgot he needs heal too. Yeah. Main guy always gets healed first. No matter what. Alright, I gotta hurry this up or we're hitting past the 30-minute mark. Or at least, if not past it, we're pretty close. So. I mean, I could just run on in there and just... Yeah, we'll get what, we'll get Chester get hit, he can just get healed later. But yeah, that's the big thing about this fight is the burst rocks. But even then, they're not really that big of a threat. And Geshp is a big threat too. When's he gonna move? Okay. I was about to say, it looks like he's probably gonna move here pretty soon. Not bad, not bad. I do need to get main hero does need to get heal or get I might as well start working on him. Phew. Yeah, he's kind of a wizard type if you can tell from the design. So. Oh, just have him right outside the bounds. You can't get me. I'm in the oblivion. Well, that's kind of a cool look for the Cyclops. Looks kind of like a monk though. Interesting enough. Nah. If I do that, he'll possibly get one-shotted. You could have him fight the, but I guess it might walk up and cast a freeze on him though. That would kill Kiwi no matter what. Yeah, we'll just leave him there, despite him not being my strongest dude. Alright. Yeah, we'll bring all the guys that have all the HP up there. Leave all the other people behind. Alright, what are you gonna do? You gonna attack him or actually cast magic? I like the little battle theme that plays when villains attack. When villains attack! Dang you, burst rocks! And I'll cast aura on you guys. You guys need some heats. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't need to walk up right next to him to do that. But... maybe I should have cast heal aura too. That would have been a higher heal. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, if I cast the magic there, he'll hit multiple people. Let's see, is he close enough? They'll just hit Peter. So we'll let him get hit. Just because it's not a ton of damage for him anyway. All right, you need to heal. No, she's not. Close enough. Or who's... Oh yeah, the Slade does need to heal. Yeah, we'll do that. I was gonna heal Peter, but... I don't think actually, now that I think about it, I don't think Peter takes extra damage from ice. Like, he was reduced damage from fire, but I don't think Peter gets hurt extra by, Oh yeah, he gets 2 attacks per turn, by the way. Heavy attack! Fine. We'll, Actually, probably shouldn't be right. Well, no, Freeze 4 is a, yeah, we'll show off, Raijin 2, why not? It's just Bolt 2. But... I might actually kill off a couple, Cyclops too. That way we don't mess with you. Although, I guess that might be running the risk of the Reaper by staying there any longer, so... Alright, you could... But... He's been attacking the... Well, no. If the burst rock gets destroyed, he gets... Okay, we'll just put him over here. Alright, let's, have you fight. And then we'll have Elric finish him off. That's been a pretty decent battle for my weaker dudes. Although it's nice that they get... No, he took a bit of a hit too. Well, he'll get... Nice, 33 damage. Jaha will take a hit, but that's fine. He can take it. Oh, huh? Actually, let's get rid of you. Might as well have Jaha use his turn to defeat that rock and take the hit from that. There we go. He needs experience anyway. For some reason, falling slightly behind. I don't know why. He just has been. He's a good fighter. I mean, especially if you make him a Baron, you know. I mean, he would have been good as a Gladiator too, I guess, but... Actually, that might kill Chester. Or it will next turn. Or he'll get a second attack. Cool. That's cool. Okay, I said it was powerful, but I didn't say it was completely immune to all the damage, you know. Oh yeah, you got... Might as well heal you. Actually, I'll heal Peter. Peter's the one who does the most damage. Ah, man, Aura is such an awesome spell. Just heals everyone, pretty much. Yeah, I didn't say no one was ever gonna die again. I'm just saying it would be really, it's just, like, very rarely, you know? Or if I'm just being dumb. Which is, you know, pretty commonplace for me for the most part. I'm surprised he hasn't cast freeze on us yet. Peter, you want to almost one-shot this guy? Almost? Almost. Okay, you wouldn't be able to one-shot him at all with his 100 plus HP, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, it's gonna get hit if I do that. And I don't think you can insta-KO the villains as far as I'm aware, or the bosses, I mean. So, I mean, I killed him, but you know what I mean. Alright, that lasted a little bit long. I could have rushed it a bit, but oh well. Yep, Geshp is dead. Sorry, dude. Either by your hand or Xeon. My traps. I'm at the end of my rope. I must escape. Boots of escaping. That's not very good at running, dude. You're not going to get very far. I mean, Caravan could stop you. Oh. Did he run into us? I think he did. No! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at him. Please, please let me go. We don't want to kill you. You've lost your powers. I know, but what about Xeon? I know. You may go. Peter, what's wrong with you? Whatever. Thank you. You too, Bowie? Yeah, well, I mean, didn't he like get some people? Didn't he like get like a lot of people killed and all this other stuff? We shouldn't just forgive him like that. He needs to make penance. We can't just like let him run away. He needs to like work on the fields of a farm for 50 years or something. He can't just walk away, you know. I won't forget this. Man, if only lightning was striking from above. Huh? What's that noise? Where are you going, Geshp? Do you remember your vow? Does he remember his vow? What'll happen to Geshp? And how will we find a way inside the Tower of Ancients? Find out next time in the next episode of Shining Force 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.